Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Embiid. Solid play in the low block in that one strip. Here in the first, showcasing that overwhelming strip. Embiid is so skilled at leading over the aggressive play in the low block in that one strip. You know, there's people that are really Joel Embiid is second from the league to this play, but Embiid is the team that he's the most certified superstar in the league right now as well. You know, I understand that question is fitness, is fit, but he really does get it done. And the numbers speak for themselves. And he's been outspoken there for this team a lot of criticism. You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside. Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Fultz, no good. The 76ers trail. And it's McCollum off the drop. Harris shakes him. Again, Philadelphia. And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man. But there's one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that he's great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Yep, it counts.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. It's stolen by Fultz. For the finish. And finished off by Fultz.
And the potential Fultz has on the defensive end is scary. A long, quick-thinking player. He knows how to rip away those deals.
And here's McCollum for three. Fultz looking around. And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, there's big-time athleticism in the body of Markelle Fultz. Get up, young sir.
McCollum outside. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's at 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Now, here's Fultz. 7 points in the game. Pass to Maker. And here's Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
Fournier in the corner. Off target from outside. And Fultz gets it to go. He's got 11.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
There's 1:17 left here in the opening quarter. Bounce pass for Milton. Here's Embiid. Takes it off the glass.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. And the basket is good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And he drives in. Fournier for 3. A shot, no good. And stolen by Fournier. It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Now here's Fultz. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's made 1 and this one so far in the game. And that one misses.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Now here is Harris. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Milton with it. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 8 seconds left in the first. Into the lane. Fultz. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the visiting team with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the stick for the great centers before that. You played with the great one, and Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. I think are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. The visitors with the ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Young from deep 3-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
These defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Over in the corner, Brown. A three from McCollum. Philadelphia moving the ball. No good from outside.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, let's remember, Mo Bamba is 7 feet tall. He is a challenge for the defense to get a good contest.
This is his first free throw of the game. Second free throw, no good. The 76ers trail by 12.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Fultz, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to McCollum. And beat the screen. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Fultz. It's hauled in by Harris. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, so it looks like it was on the way down.
Embiid with the steal. Harris, right side. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's Brown with the drive. And the pump by Brown.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And Marjanovic with good slam.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Here's Young. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. To the hoop.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And it's McCollum off the draw. Harris misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Young's shot is good. Young's got his third basket of the night.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
It's Brown on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the distance.
But he gets it back. Shoots the three. And that one is off. The 76ers go the other way with it. And that game is the second of two straight at home. Another miss by Philadelphia. Young outside. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Fultz. Good shot opportunity. Chalk up two there. Fultz has got 18 points.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
We hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Devin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I play those in Europe, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretch 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he sinks the second. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
On the outside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Milton. To Embiid. Muhammad grabs the board.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Young, good.
And he's now made 3 3-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
107 left to play here in the half. Here's Milton. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. 59 seconds left in the first half. It's to Muhammad. A 3 ball. They get it back. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. On deep. Muhammad on the wing. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Right now, Markelle Fultz playing with a level of determination, grit, and perhaps most importantly, confidence.
Here's Milton.
Well, Milton, stay to that ball.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Young's shot is good.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right? When your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 13. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Clark outside. McCree. Muhammad on the wing. Muhammad on the wing. Pocket 6. Young for 3. Another miss by Young.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the 3. And I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Bogdanovich. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That ball on Embiid.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
He's perfect from the line this time. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you have a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley. And then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver.
And Seattle, right? Let's get back to both those cities.
Exactly. Here's Maxey following the basket by Trae Young. Young with the steal.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Right around a minute and a half. Play here in the third quarter. Young with the steal. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's McCollum. 5 points in the game. You're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's to be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Doesn't get it to drop for him.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy.
Philadelphia has possession. After the missed three from Trae Young.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark this move.
And George Harris will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 14-point game. To the inside. Out of bounds. It takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here are the 76ers now. A three from McCollum. Gonna go that time. Fultz with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Fultz, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And Embiid in the corner. Driving in.
And check out Embiid's athleticism. Just because he's big doesn't mean he can't move.
Good on the bucket. Fultz has got 24 points.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Embiid. Muhammad grabs the board. Here's Young on the arc.
Trae?
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on the sixth.
Oh, the jam play.
Yeah, Joe, boy.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Now, here is Young. 15 points in the game. He takes it in. Clock at 4. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off the side. Timeout called the 76ers.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
The 76ers trailed by 12. Here's Milton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line of the game.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
And the second free throw, good. In the league, taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play
That's a tough one, isn't it?
The last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Might keep more teams in the hunt. plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
That one good for two.
And with that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%, they look like a different team here in the second half.
Inside. A beautiful reverse layup.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Now, here's Maxey. And it's McCollum in the corner. To the middle. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Yo. What's good?
Young outside. Embiid with the steal.
Oh, Gordon harder playing.
Going inside. Sweet move. Embiid, no good. Now Young. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And stolen by Harris. And it's McCollum in the corner. Three-pointer. It's Clark with the rebound.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bamba sends a screen to the paint. And the rejection by Embiid. There's the try. Maxey, no good. Young with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Pass to Clark. Back to Young. A three. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
When you're not in rhythm,
I need a timeout.
why do you keep firing from there?
Here's Brown. Covered by Bamba. Here's Dozier. Clark outside. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Young with the steal.
Cha-cha. I want Milton. He killing with Embiid. That nigga ain't gonna never trade him.
Beyond the arc. Jay McCollum comes up with the rebound.
And the well.
Bro, I can't hit a shot.
Right now, nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Here's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. And the 76ers making a change here. And the 76ers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Markelle Fultz.
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
Ask Randall. He ain't.
Sixers trailed 5-5.
Ask Randall if he trying to bring Charlotte. If he trying to bring Charlotte to Jacksonville.
Pass to Embiid.
They ain't even reset our game.
Out to Harris. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Hard right side. To the wing right side. .156 left in the game. Back to Fultz. And stolen by Fournier. Embiid tries in. Lets it go with the three. 76ers with the new shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there.
Tell that nigga I took a long nap today.
Embiid possesses part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Fultz. Tries again. Here's Bogdanovich.
This shit, Boban. Needed that damn basket.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Now, here's Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. Fournier's shot is off.
Simply put, a bad shot class. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Fultz. Jackson coming off the assist from Young.
Did you get to watch my game against Lutz?
Even inside when the D's all over him. Love
I threw that hoe 4 times. I ran the ball the whole game.
Quarter of this one.
Fuck.
It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Hey.
With the slam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Harris misses.
Just enough coverage to bother.
Oh boy, we escaping Philly, boy.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now
Damn, I should have kept it in fucking Trey hands. I let this nigga foul Markelle Fultz.
he hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good.
Who winning?
It's an 8-point game. Here's Philadelphia.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
That nigga Quantas gave up on Brooklyn, didn't he?
Much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Young for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Young with the ball. Misses the shot. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you
Well, trying to change jerseys again.
they did,
Getting too familiar with these colors.
an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight.
Nigga me trying to go off at the end. Markelle had 49. Well, I gotta get rid of PJ Dozier, dog. Can't play with that nigga. Man, damn. What the hell is this? This shit right here, unreal. What? Man, give me this nigga.